Is Path of Exile ruining itself like World of Warcraft? Recently, World of Warcraft lost his spot as the king of online RPGs, and overall, we have an increase of video game companies who just ignore their core player and fanbase. Path of Exile made some huge changes for the next league, and Reddit is furious, complaining about the damage nerfs and being upset about every change GGG made. Post after post after post, only criticism. Is PoE going down the same route as World of Warcraft? Ignoring player feedback and removing the fun of the game. Let's address the big elephant in the room. Player retention numbers. A number that Blizzard is obsessed about and GGG starting to obsess with. In my opinion, the big focus from Blizzard on player retention made the game worse. Made their designers creating systems that needed an endless grind. A carrot on the stick the player never reaches. All these bad design choices come from one core mindset: keeping the player as long as possible, which inherently comes from their obsession with player retention numbers. Blizzard and GGG, just stop obsessing about this number. People don't want to play a whole expansion. People don't want to play a whole league. I play PoE at the start of each league a lot. I make some personal goals. During the first league I played, Betrayal, I was learning the game, and in hindsight, I was a complete noob. I didn't know that maps existed and stopped the game after Act 10. But I had fun. The second league I played was Harvest and even Haste. There I learned crafting, and then I hit a wall when I got to red maps. But I had fun. In Ultimatum, I had my first character hit level 94, and I finally ran high tier red maps, and I had fun. But each league there is a time where you hit your personal milestones and you stop playing the game. You run it in the background to trade, or run 3 to 4 maps each day instead of 10. This is how I enjoy the game, and that's how I don't get burned out and come against the next league and start all over again. And I think most of the people have a similar playstyle. We don't want to play the whole league. That would be too exhausting. But that is what GGG think would be ideal. Path of Exile is a game that is punishing if you are a noob, and the more you know, the powerful you become. The grind is rewarding, and the time and currency you invest into your character, the stronger you become. You suddenly destroy a boss you took forever to kill. Standing in abilities that would have one-shotted you, but now you can just face tank it. That is what makes Path of Exile enjoyable. Rushing through content that was hard before, getting easier the more time you put into the game, feeling like a powerful warrior, witch, assassin, or necromancer. This makes the game fun to me. And GGG made a lot of changes that this fun is just harder to reach. They made the way longer and more tedious. And PoE is already a grinding game, which ergo just increases player retention but decreases fun. Stop obsessing about player retention. For example, there are 2 supermarkets. One focuses on customer satisfaction and the other one on customer retention. Imagine you want to buy milk, eggs, apples and jam. The first supermarket has easy, well-ordered sections. You can find everything easy. You can even take shortcuts in the market to easily get to the dairy section to get the milk and eggs. You can easily find the apples because they are in the fruit section, and the jam is in the breakfast section. You are happy and you will return to the store again. The other supermarket, however, wants that you spend more time in the store so they can increase their chance that you buy something you don't wanted to buy. So they don't order their items properly. The eggs are on the opposite side of the store as the milk. The apples are stored besides energy drinks, and you can't even find the jam, and you need to ask an employee. The store is a big labyrinth, and you need to walk through every aisle until you reach the cash out. You are frustrated, and you will not visit the store again. But the store thinks he did good because you spent 2 hours in the store. Good for customer retention numbers, right? To sum it up, I will visit the next league if the previous league was good. If the league sucked, but I played the whole league, I will probably quit the next league or quit the whole game. And the majority of the player base doesn't one-shot every boss or map. It is fine if you invest a lot of time, sweat, and currency into a character that you finally feel unbeatable. This is my dream of endgame PoE. GGG, please don't become like Blizzard. Stop obsessing with player retention numbers, keep listening to your community, and create an in-game auction house. 'Cause trading sucks! Until next time, exiles.